I was at the crime scene. No, I wasn't at the crime scene. I was at the crime scene. Wendi Adelson I'm talking about, obviously. But the funniest thing, I know, I'm not laughing at this case. I'm laughing at Wendi, that she actually thinks we take all this rubbish in. But I've only just noticed that she said this. She says, yeah, hang on a minute. I'm just gonna play it for you first.
I left my house around 12:15 because I thought I'll get the bourbon and then I'll get some gas for the car and get super glue.
Did she say, and super glue? You know, I actually, when that actually hit me, because you can watch these over and over and keep missing things, but when that actually sunk in, what she said, I actually burst out laughing, because I don't think I've ever been, even when I've had to go out to the shop for super glue, and you get to the shop and you forget what you're there for. Who ever remembers to buy the super glue? We all forget it, don't we? She's actually in a police station with an investigator. She's just told him the time that she left at, what she had to do, and she's almost giving him, covering her back, which at that stage, you would, at this stage in shock, I think I'd be saying, I've been to the shop, I can't even think, what, have I got a receipt? I don't know. What's happened, blah, blah, blah. No, I left the house at 12:15. But it was just the super glue. Every time I've come back, and then I've realised when I've got back home what I was actually going out for, and it was super glue, which has been about twice in my life. But yeah. Anyway, just watch her swap and change. Bye.
Okay.
Oh my God. And I tried to drive up Trescott and I saw that it was blocked.
It was blocked at some point. I'm not sure what time it was blocked.
And I just thought, oh, there's maybe some trees down or something. Cause sometimes.
Oh, you're saying as you drove down which one of the side roads?
When I'm going to a friend's party tonight, and it's a oh my God, what am I even talking about? I needed to buy, it's a stock the shelf engagement party, and so I went to buy bourbon.
Okay.
So I went to drive from my place up Trescott to get to ABC Liquor, and
on the way to run your errands, did you go by the crime scene?
No.
On the way to run your errands, did you encounter a roadblock on Trescott?
I did.
Okay. And did you make any stops between leaving your residence and going to the liquor store?
Maybe I purchased gas?
I don't know if you did or not, but I'm referring to your visit to the crime scene.
I did not visit the crime scene.
Okay. You did not pull up to the crime scene tape on Trescott Drive?
No. I was driving on Centerville Road, and sometimes I would take the shortcut through Trescott.
Yes, ma'am.
But when I was driving on Centerville Road, I saw some sort of tape or obstruction, and so I didn't turn.
Okay. Have you seen the photographs that were taken of your vehicle?
I have not. That looks like my car. That looks like bourbon, yeah. Tape or obstruction, and so I didn't turn.
Okay.
Tape or obstruction, and so I didn't turn.
Okay. All right, so you did turn off of Centerville onto Trescott.
I did.
All right, and when you encountered a roadblock, what did you assume the problem was there?
I figured it was just an electrical storm or something. There was some tape.
Maybe you not know the details?
I knew nothing.
Is that why you went to the crime scene on the day of the homicide?
I did not go to the crime scene on the day of the homicide.
Do you know who all was involved in the murder?
Well, I learned today, but at the time, no.
Okay. Have you ever privately confronted your brother about his role or possible role in the murder?
My attorney has advised me not to have conversations with anyone in my family about the case.
But you had a close relationship with your brother at the time of the murder, right?
I absolutely had a close relationship with my brother.
And how soon after the murder did your lawyer advise you not to talk to your family about it?
In 2016.
Okay, so what about the 2 years in between? Did you talk to him about it then?
I mean, I talked to him about the fact that a murder occurred, but I guess I don't understand the question.
But you never talked to him about the suspicions you raised in the law enforcement interview that your brother might have done it.
No, I did not.
You suspected your brother could have been a part of this, right?
I suspected lots of people could have been a part of it.
But he was one of the people, right?
While I was talking with law enforcement for 6 hours, terrified out of my mind, I offered them every possible idea I could come up with.
Right. And one of the possible ideas was that your brother could have murdered your child's father.
I didn't
right?
really believe that was possible.